Hi, this is Derek. Quick video today. At least I hope it to be quick. I always say that. I'm always like, oh, real quick video. Ramble on for half an hour. But I wanted to do this video, a very special video for today, where I show off my Nintendo collection. Big Nintendo fan here. I love the old school games. Definitely got a lot of stuff on like the Virtual Console, like on the Wii and the Wii U. That's always fun. Like, and they're good prices and stuff. But you can't beat like the classic cartridge and stuff like that. So I like to hold on to my old school Nintendo and my old school cartridges. So I wanted to show them here. I did this on my channel before, but you know the story. My old channel got deleted, so gonna do a video for today. Just run through the games that I have. I think I've even got more since that last video anyway. So I'll just show them off real quick. I don't have like a huge amount, but enough that I want to show off. So obviously. A criterion for any Nintendo collection would have to be Super Mario Brothers. This is the classic, the be all end all of Nintendo games. This came with Nintendos because it was just so awesome. It was the staple of everything that could be achieved with 8-bit NES technology. Still an awesome game. I play it. I do have it on the Virtual Console too because I don't know. I just can't have enough Mario. Really fun game. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you that. And challenging, and it's the classic game. Everybody knows like the levels of these games. Each level is like a classic level that everybody knows, so it's pretty cool. I love this game. I love Mario. The first like Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers adventure, basically. I love it. Great game. Another game I love that isn't as well received. Super Mario Brothers 2. It's different, but I like it to be a little bit different. Like, you can't jump on the enemies, you gotta pick them up, you gotta get the crazy, bottle of potion and all that weird shit. But, it's something different. And, like, the Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2 was pretty much the same game, only, like, insanely harder. So they took, like, some Doki Doki Panic or whatever the game name was, some unknown game, basically, least unknown in North America, and made it into this game. And I think it's good, and I think it's cool that you can play as Luigi, play as Toad, play as the princess, and play as Mario, of course. So it's a fun adventure. I like it. It's definitely something that I enjoy, and I enjoy it being a little bit different. And I also like that Nintendo's not like ashamed of the game or anything like that. They've kept kind of themes of it and characters of it in their future games and present games, so I like that. One of the best video games of all time, Super Mario Brothers 3. This is like fucking epic. This is like this little cartridge here. This my childhood, basically. What else can I tell you? I love this game. You don't need me to tell you how awesome this game is. Flying as a fucking raccoon, defeating Bowser, going on those airships. Epic adventure, awesome for a kid. I still love it as an adult. What can I tell you? So much fun. Hours of fun. I don't know. I love Super Mario Bros. 3. I also have that on the Virtual Console. I'd love to see them like remaster this game or something. I know they did like Super Mario Bros. All Stars on Super NES, but I'd love to see them like remaster this game. Like DuckTales remastered or whatever. I'd really like to see that. That'd be awesome. Or like the whole trilogy actually. So this is like Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3. Pretty awesome trilogy. 3 great games. Great Mario adventure, but the Mario fun obviously didn't stop there. I don't have like all the Mario licensed games, but one that I'm like super fucking addicted to this day, Dr. Mario, fun puzzle game. This is like kind of like Tetris levels of addiction for me. I love this game. I'm awesome at this game, by the way. So hit me up for a challenge on Dr. Luigi on Wii U, maybe. I don't know. Whoops, I dropped one here. This is my hair. Another game that I'm totally addicted to that I love, Super Contra, of course. I don't have the original Contra on the NES, unfortunately, which sucks. But this game, I am awesome at this game too, by the way. Like blister hand kind of games. Love it. This is so much fun. This is everything that like a Rambo or Aliens game should be. But obviously it's not their license, but it has a general idea. Obviously it rips off like Aliens quite a bit, and like Rambo quite a bit, like you're in the jungle and shit. But it's such a fun game. I love this game so much. Super Contra. What an awesome game. Not so awesome game. Top Gun. infamously disappointing. But it was challenging as a kid. I was like, I can land, I can get fueled. I'll get the fuel this time. No, definitely. This is one of the games that I think like the reviewer, obviously, angry video game nerd. I think it was specifically this game that like made a lot of people like, yeah, that guy's onto something. So yeah, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Also a really fun game. I have the other two on the virtual console, but not on cartridge. This one I have on cartridge just because it's my favorite of the three Castlevania games. In my opinion, it is the best. Mick Kids, very much a Super Mario Brothers kind of rip-off, basically, but it's fun. I like it. What can I tell you? I have nothing else to say about that. Another one that's a rip-off of Super Mario Brothers, but so fun. Tiny Toon Adventures. Oh my god, this game is so much fun. You can like play as like oh my god, I don't even know the character's name, like Plucky and Taz, or what's the Tasmanian, whatever. Tiny Toon Adventures. Basically, you can play as a Buster Bunny. Not Babs though, which is, I think that's sexist. But yeah, very fun game. Very much kind of ripping off Super Mario Brothers, but I don't know, in the best possible kind of way. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. This is like the Disneyland the movie, basically. If you can't afford to go to Disneyland, play this game. That's pretty much my philosophy as a kid. Very fun game. I particularly like the Space Mountain level, which was really fun. And what else? The Pirates of the Caribbean level was fun. Haunted Mansion level was super fun. Super fun game. It takes a little bit of time to kind of get used to, so it's a little bit more challenging than your average Nintendo game, but for at least ones made for kids, I guess, if they're all made for kids. I don't know, but a fun game. I think it's really cool. Bizarre game, Goonies 2, I don't know what the fuck, but, one thing I'll say about this game, love the soundtrack, the 8-bit Goonies theme, good enough for me, I gotta tell you. So stupid game, but fun soundtrack, fun to pop in every now and again, just for shits and giggles, basically. One of the hardcore games, that was like the coolest, most advanced game ever. WrestleMania, you can play as the Hulkster. Very cool game, very fun. Pretty advanced for its time, I guess. But I had a lot of fun playing this game as a kid. Another game I had fun playing, and one of my favorite characters in movies, comic books, and yes, video games. Batman, the video game. Fair enough adaptation. It's fun, there's cool sounds, like when you're punching, it goes and cool, and like you get like a little like rocket launcher, it goes. It's pretty cool. I think it's a fun game, and kind of utilize something that you didn't see in a lot of those games, except for like maybe like Ninja Gaiden, like the wall jump. The wall jump was really cool. You could like jump on walls and stuff. So a very cool game. Aside from the first level, this game is hard as fuck, but it's fun. Not quite as a good game, mostly because this came around the next generation of gaming, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Batman Returns on 8-bit, it's not as good, I gotta tell you. But it's still fun. It's very repetitive. It's your classic kind of arcade punch 'em up. So not really. It's okay for what it is. Horrible game. Predator. See, like, I'm always inspired to get like a lot of movie license games because like, I like the movie, I like the game. Predator. Get to the chopper. Arnold. No, it's a horrible game. This is like Contra light Contra light. Not that good. I can like barely figure out how to fucking play the game. It sucks. Another crappy adaptation, but kind of fun in its own way. Jaws, like it is what it is. Jaws, the video game. That's some bad game, Harry. But basically, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's kind of fun, sort of. Like if you don't mind like really repetitive bullshit, which I mean, that's what games are ultimately. Don't judge on this one. This game was sort of inherited, but it's, you know what? It's a fun game. I don't even care what you say. Little Mermaid. This is actually a really good game. I swear to God. Like you're swimming around as Ariel, and like you like press the button, and your like tail turns like fishes into bubbles, and you can throw the bubbles. It's actually a pretty cool game. Check this out if you can. Like it's a very easy game, but it's fun actually. I won't knock this game. Don't judge me for this. This is an awesome game actually. A lot of fun gameplay. Another movie adaptation. I have a lot of these. RoboCop. This one's not bad. It could have been better, but you know, for what it was for the time, I think it's a decent game. Lots of fun. RoboCop action. Sometimes you get your guns, sometimes you don't. A lot of times you're just punching like this, which is like stupid, but whatever. This is horrible. Rambo. A very poor license. You'd think it would be fun, you know, Rambo, Stallone, no, it's this, no. You just, like, have your knife for, sometimes you get a gun. You're just running around like a fucking idiot. Don't like this game too much. A game that could have been better, but still, I have a soft spot for this one. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy the game. You walk around Elm Street fighting like bats and skeletons and stuff, finding Freddy's bones. So it's like fairly true to the story, sort of, like, you know, at least the third movie where, you know, they have to find Freddy's bones and put his spirit to rest, basically. Not a bad game. It's not good. I mean, it's not great, but it's cool. Again, this is like one of the one of the key games that had like 4 players. I remember playing this with my friends, and like we all beat Freddy, and it was like the happiest moment of my childhood. Save for that unhappy moment, we have Friday the 13th. This is in bad condition. It's like white out on it and shit. Top part of the label is ripped off. Friday the 13th, kind of a shitty game. I mean, sometimes, you know, I'll be in the mood to play it. I'm like, I want a challenge. I want to get all those fucking lighters and light the fireplaces and fight Jason. I don't know. It's pretty stupid, but not horrible. But really, really bad. Just bordering on horrible. Another game, again, same deal with like Batman Returns. This is Terminator 2. It's really hard, actually, this game, but I mean, I like a challenge, but it's not that much. It's not. Some games are really much worth the challenge. That game, not so much, in my opinion. A very hard game that is worth the challenge. 1942, much like with Contra. This is like a blistered thumb kind of game. Very awesome game. It's very, very simple. You know, it's like Galaga, but you know, I think this. I don't know like the entire video game history of this game, but it's similar to that. I don't know if it came first or after, but basically you're a fighter plane during World War II. You're shooting down bad guys. That's all you need to know, and you get power ups and stuff like that. It's a fun game. This game, I think, is, well, it says right here, based off the TV series. I don't even know, Airwolf. I don't know, maybe a little bit before my time. I haven't really played this that much. I think someone gave it to me. Not that fun. This game, it's like one of the earlier racing games. One of the weird ones where it's like the black cover. It's Super Sprint. This is a really fun game. It's like an overhead view of the racing, and like, you know, you're just racing around the tracks and stuff. The sound effects are really funny. It's like it's cheesy, but I don't know, it's fun. Super Sprint. Check that out. Baseball game, bases loaded, fun game, for its time, pretty advanced, but yeah, I have a hard time playing it today because it's not that good. No, I mean, it's good. It's good for what it is. It's on the Virtual Console too, so it's worth checking out. Cobra Triangle, another game that I haven't really played much. I guess you like fight like a Loch Ness Monster or something. I don't know. Track and Field 2. This is a very fun game. Lots of sports to play. You can play taekwondo, hurdles, pole jumping, canoeing, arm wrestling. It's not that bad, actually. I really like the fencing levels. Those are my favorite levels of the game. Like, so whatever. Mach Rider. This also just recently came on the Virtual Console. Very fun racing game, but it's like an action racing game too. So you have like weapons, you like shoot barrels and shit, and you gotta watch out for like water and oil. A fun game, actually, not too bad. Good for its time, I guess is what you say with a lot of these games. Same with this one, very similar to that, except it's like a side-scrolling game. Breakthrough. They had a lot of like World War II inspired games on Nintendo, I guess. This is very fun. You're just, you know, trying to escape from, you know, war and shooting shit, and people in parachutes come down and try to kill you. You run over people. It's kind of cool, actually. Yo Noid, this is in bad condition. Well, just suits it pretty well because it's a pretty bad fucking game. I don't know. Very challenging, though. Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. I mean, Tiny Toons Adventures. This is crap compared. Tiny Toons Adventures is a masterpiece compared to this game. So, yeah. Blades of Steel, still one of my favorite hockey games, actually. Hockey! I'm Canadian, I have to like hockey. Very fun game. Blades of Steel. That was like, whoa, you can hear a voice when you start the screen. Blades of Steel. Very cool, very fun hockey game. My favorite parts of this were when you got in a fight and you had to like punch the other guy out, so that was fun. POW, Prisoners of War. This is a fucking awesome game. This is a beat 'em up arcade style game. Very, very fun. Cool soundtrack too. Really cool. To like get machine guns, throw knives and shit. It's an awesome game. Check this one out. I hope it makes the virtual console. Ninja Gaiden. You don't need me to tell you how great this game is. Such a fun and challenging game. Uh, so much fun. I love Ninja Gaiden. This is the only one I have. Ninja Gaiden is the only one I have in the Ninja Gaiden series. This is also the only one I have in the Double Dragon series, except on the Virtual Console again. Double Dragon 2. I think this is the best one in my opinion. It's kind of different because like you have to like be on a certain side of the screen, press a certain button, so it gets a little confusing. But once you get the hang of it, it's a very good style of action gaming, I think. And one of my favorite games of all time, of my childhood. This and Super Mario Bros. 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Excellent game. Tubular, bodacious, bossa nova, Chevy Nova. This game was the shit. I loved it. I still love it. I still play it. It's still awesome. It's the best. Are you kidding me? But yeah, great Ninja Turtles game. Still probably the best Ninja Turtles game they ever came out with, if I may be so bold to say that. I don't have the Manhattan Project anyway, but I do have, and this is my only box that I have. It's Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original NES game. Pretty bad game, but I don't know. It does. I don't know why, but I'll really still enjoy games if they have like a cool soundtrack, and this game has cool sound effects to it, like I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. It's kind of. I just realized anyone tuning in right now, like, is he having a stroke? But I don't know. Fun game. I don't know why they're all red on the cover here. This is a game that conflicts a lot of people, I think. So it has an Ninja Turtles you love, but the gameplay, it's a little too shitty, I guess. But I think it's cool I have the big box here, so I'm proud to have this in my collection. The Pista Resistance, as they would say. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. People give it a hard time, but it's a frustrating game. I'll be totally honest. So that's my video. 17 minutes, going on 18. So try to make it a little bit short, but I guess I failed. But that's my Nintendo collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this super special video here. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.